Welcome to Flip Phone Reflections, day 4 of having a flip phone. I can tell you after 4 days, that shit, that smartphone shit, it's poison. That shit is poison. And we've become accustomed to carrying around so much baggage with us. You're carrying your life with you everywhere. All those files, texts, all those contacts that have just piled and piled and piled up over the years. When I had my iPhone, I didn't even know who half of my contacts were because of the way that the cloud rolls over. It rolls over all of your information. I can't remember the last time I had a fresh start with 0 contacts, 0 memory, 0 nothing. And this is not a placebo. I genuinely feel lighter. I feel lighter. And I have my laptop. I'm filming on my laptop right now. We act like we don't have laptops or we don't have computers. I mean, some people don't, but I think most people have laptops now, right? We act like there's not internet, like everywhere. There's no reason we need to be checking these apps all day. There's no reason, even if you're being an influencer is your job or whatever, there's no reason you need to be checking them all day long, because that's what we do. The apps are on our phone and we check them. If you don't, good for you. You have really good self-control. There are people that delete Instagram, that delete these apps, but it's as easy as re-downloading it if you just want to check it. When you have a flip phone, if you want to check Instagram when you're out, you can, be on your laptop, or you have to go get a whole new fucking phone, which is a lot. That's a lot to do. But I've survived. I have survived 4 days with this bad boy. Let me do a little tour. And also, I know it's just a picture of me as my home screen. I'm not usually a person to do that, but it was the only picture I had, and I just wanted to have a picture, so. But go here. I still have YouTube. I have Maps, which works sometimes. It doesn't work other times. And I have my internet. Go on YouTube.
Minerals. You're so full of it. Exactly.
And that's that. There have been some inconveniences. There have been. Like, for example, I'll tell you one way I have been inconvenienced by my flip phone. I wanted to connect to somebody's Spotify jam, which if you don't know what that means, if someone is playing their playlist on Spotify, they can send you a link so that way you can join from your phone and you can control the playlist from your phone. Well, I wasn't able to do that with this thing. And it was inconvenient. I felt inconvenienced. So you know what I did instead? Rather than controlling the playlist from my phone, I just took their phone and I just added the songs to the queue. I survived, believe it or not. That also leads into my other point. The other day I went to a show. I looked at the directions of how to get there before I left the house. So I had to prepare for 5 extra minutes. And I felt that was a good exercise for my brain. I looked at the directions of how to get there, and I remembered which streets to turn on. And so I was paying attention to the streets, all that kind of stuff, things that you don't usually do. And I got there. I got to the location. Can you believe it? Can you believe it? You don't need a smartphone. You don't. That's a lie that they want you to believe. Yes, there's going to be some inconveniences. But, internet exists. Most places you go do have internet. Just use your iPad or your laptop or whatever. But so that way you can do, maybe check your bank or your emails or whatever else that, maybe you do want to do throughout the day, but don't have to be so fucking convenient. There is so much unnecessary baggage that we're carrying with us on a daily basis. And I think we've become so used to that being normal, that's become our new normal, that we forgot how good it feels to just actually be separate from it, to be physically separate from all of that information and all of that access. We act like humans haven't survived thousands of years without phones. So, will you get a flip phone in 2026? Let me know in the comments.